Okay, well, what I got from what you were saying was, within the time translator, just above or below the day 24. So I have a wheel that represents your 24. There's another wheel that represents 20, and that's the 20 energy signatures from the Mayan calendar. And so I don't know if you know Jose Arguez's work. And within his cosmology or within the Mayan one, I mean, they seem to be, could be a bit of each. There's 20 energy signatures or personalities. That I'm a yellow warrior, and I've had the thought that if you could get 19 others that each were one of the signatures, we'd have like a power team, and it's a new way of organizing humans. And so each one of those has their own timeline of how they came there, and then inside you have hours, minutes, present moment, and timelessness. And so my story comes from my lifetime to my year to the month to the day, and then I meet you all. And each of us is there, and then we're coming together in teams, like a 2, a 3, a 5, like 20 people. You don't need hundreds, right? 20 people to get to know each other is going to take a while, and everyone's got a lot to say. And look at this, we could spend the rest of our lives probably just sharing what we've come up with. And now you add in Graham and Gabriel and all these others who all have lots to share. You've got some big conversations, and I think that's where we're going. At least what I see is, I see us stimulating a new type of knowledge sharing on the net, and bringing a new type of knowledge, and bringing in a new process of creating the knowledge. And what I hear from you, I just don't hear it from the news or these Facebook streams or lots of things. Like what you and Graham are speaking about is something which I've been wanting, is like a living story. We are actively, our own characters. I'm Captain Sweep and Elijah and whoever I want to be. I'm not going to be limited by this pathetic societal norm that seems to crush creativity and keeps us in these boxes, and imposed by some, great, sort of government octopus that is sort of pressing us down, and all these intelligence agencies and all these wars and all this insanity. That, to me, there's a lot of people on the planet that want good things and want to do nice things, want to be kind to one another, and we're not thinking enemy mentality, let's go get their stuff. We're thinking, how do we create a life that we can all live that's good for everybody? Because there seems to be quite a lot for everybody, but there seems to be these people here who are just insane. That's what I always wonder about, is how to deal with the current economic structure that's based upon such oppressive principles, and how to do so without appearing like a complete nutball. Because I don't know about you, like there's these two things. There's the idea of the future that is what we want to move into, that we're working on, versus the past and all of its insanity with war. And that's where we're all right now in the present moment, looking, either in the direction of the past or the future. And I think we all have to shift towards this peaceful, nonviolent future, that humans are sharing love rather than fear. And that's a big, I would like that incorporated somehow within it, because as soon as you bring in the conspiracy stuff to most people, they seem quite asleep to it, don't want to deal with it, and they don't want to even acknowledge it. And these are usually the people that actually are already in the new paradigm, wanting to do good things, are doing good things, would never even think to do harmful things to somebody, but they're just not sort of dealing with, the systematic oppression of people across the planet. And I think that somehow, if we are in a position of not being bombed or killed or threatened, we should be doing something to help those that are, if we have some sort of spiritual inkling within us.
Well said.